So, like I promised, I'm making a medic guy. I really don't want to do this just because I'm a lazy person inherently, and that's kind of one of my issues with my upload schedule. I'm kind of lazy. It's in between, but that's beside the point. Let's start off with the build. So, if you're a medic, you want to be running 45, 20. The 20 you put in really doesn't matter. Honestly, Encompass and Soul Link just aren't that worth it. Like, I've fought medics who run full medic. I've never lost. I don't know. Maybe that's just because it's me. I have no idea. But, I don't have an ego on type, so I'm not a type Solian. So I don't think that it's just me. That's why people are losing. I just genuinely think 60 medic is just not the way. The res, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Anything that's not spirit, realistically. Now let's talk about combat. So I see a lot of people who run medic, again, run 60 medic, which is kind of like you're kind of dooming yourself. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not trying to like say like, oh, if you run 60 medic, you're never gonna win. Oh, you're bad. This and that. I'm not saying all that. It's just like it's better. Like 45 is better. So basically, the best. I say the best. If you're a wrong car, I say 45 medic, 20 what 20 kendo, 20 Hakata if you really want to be weird, and that's about it. I wouldn't really recommend 20 speed. I mean, unless like you want to just run around, but it's not really that important. But we'll cut that. Anyways, so let's start with boss rating because I've managed to do it. I have like 2 videos up right now. I've managed to do it with medic, but I say is you want to run like a res that is like AoE, like big AoE damage, and I mean like a res, not when you get to Segunda, looking at slash. When you're in res and you're doing big AoE damage, that's what you really want to go for. Like a 1v1 res is really not gonna like help you unless like you can use shark because shark you can the X to pull like you can like really go around and maneuver with that, so you can pull off some crazy stuff with that. But I would say for essences, don't go for fusion. I'm not gonna lie. Even when I don't know if that new variant's out already, but even when it comes out, it's not gonna be worth it. Just not. It's like not for like I don't know. It does nothing for medic. I mean, I guess it'll do something for you if you put 20 in kendo, but realistically, like it's just not worth it. You lose hero as a medic. You kind of don't have like the luxury of that because healing is very situational. Again, like because the high speed regen nerfs. Like it's not like before where I could just regen while fighting and like I'm full HP and fighting you. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun. I don't know why I got nerfed. I definitely do, but that was fun. That was fun for a good long time. And I would say, hmm, honestly, yeah, no spirit, no slash, unless you're ranked. You're doing ranked. For boss rating, you want to be running Vamp, either Vamp, Volcanica. Honestly, don't know how Aragante holds up. I haven't used it. Light, you can use light. I've used light before, so I know light can hold its own in boss rating. Yeah, pretty much just avoid those. Even Storm could do crazy in boss rating as long as you know what you're doing. You're not focusing on one person too much. Uh, what else? For ranked, oh yeah, everything is free game. For ranked, everything is free game. It's a 1v1. You can use whatever you want. Weapon wise, I'm saying don't use piety. Uh, you can use Wonder Weiss. I wouldn't use Wonder Weiss personally. You can use it if you want. And now let's talk about mistakes that medics use. I'm not gonna lie. In my previous video, I said use Ryasu push whenever you want, but after the nerfs on Ryasu push, you can kind of see like that's not really worth it no more. So I'd say like use Ryasu push as like an evasive, more so like so you can get out of combos. And Ryasu Rend, it's weird. Like it's like the animation for it is weird. So you really have to catch somebody like off with it. I would normally like when I was using Noitora, I normally just M2 into it, like because it was almost true. And Bloody Canvas, realistically speaking, you can throw that out whenever you want, because even if you miss it, unless you're like one shot, it really doesn't matter. And if you hit it and they block it, oh well, they blocked it, but you got posture. And Bloody Canvas in a bisection almost always hits for me. It's not guaranteed, they can always dash if they have a brain, but a lot of people, no offense to y'all, I mean, if you watch me, I feel like you have a brain. Like, I'm saying? I ain't gonna try to disrespect you, but a lot of people don't have brains, so they just gonna end up getting hit by that. And honestly, I'm running Kendo. And like most people think like thrust is a move that's not used, but I'm not gonna lie, rise and swallow into thrust is true, and so I just use it because like after that thrust, you can pretty much do anything you want, because like there's that small window like of like that small miniature stun, and you can abuse that. You can even get an M2 off with that. And honestly, I was supposed to make videos. I'm just gonna pause this real quick. I was supposed to make more videos on different reses, but I didn't fell in love with Volcanica. So if anyone want to ask me what's the best res for medic, I'm gonna get that done right here, right now. It's definitely Volcanica, hands down, like without any doubt. The clips that'll probably be playing in the background is gonna like, it's just gonna reinforce that even still. Like I'd be going crazy with this Volcanica medic, and the weapon I would actually recommend are either Noritora, Ukatana, Haribo Dagger, or Nell's Lance. And I've been abusing Nell's Lance. It's just like, it's so free. I like the range crit is just so nice, and like you can mix up with it crazy. So actually, I'd recommend. I'm putting Nell's Lance at #1 for this, honestly. Piety, it wasn't even like the best. I'm not gonna lie. I just kind of made like a little video on it just cause I could. It really wasn't that crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. Especially after the nerfs. Oh, don't even roll for that. I don't care what build you're running. Don't even roll for that no more. It's not even worth it. If you're still running Piety, I'm just gonna consider yourself a drill. Like I'm gonna think of you as a drill. And honestly, combat wise for medic, yeah, just spam Discord as much as possible. Like as much as much as like that's obvious. Like look at your Discord though. Make like every time it's off CD, the second it gets off CD, pop it again whenever you're able to. And honestly, for Sero paths, I mean, you could use Blaze Arrow. I wouldn't. I only use Cornea just like as a mix-up because like you can just throw that out randomly and like, because for Blaze Arrow, they can obviously predict that. Like you can have, it's a wind-up. You're not like, it's not your speed. Like there's a wind-up to your Blaze Arrow. Anybody with a brain is gonna either dash or block. So I mean, unless you plan on fighting drones all day, I mean you could do that. I mean if you're boss rating too, you could also run Blaze Arrow. You could hit multiple people. So that's another way to get around it. But definitely, like for most situations, I say Cornea is the way to go. And as far as healing, I would say go self heal. Because actually, when people were telling me in the comments, I was like, they're like, isn't self heal better? I was like, nah, I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, you know, run a heal circle. But after actually using it, yeah, they're definitely not wrong. Like, self heal is really the way to go. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was sleeping on it, and I'm not, as a medic, you just want to like, I play aggressive. Like I'm not gonna sit here and say like, oh, you know, play this and that because I play medic aggressively. I don't even recommend playing medic as support. Like as this video, I didn't even mention playing medic as a support. I don't recommend it. But if you want to be a little pocket medic, I say, yeah, 60 medic. Actually, yes, 60 medic is perfect if you want to be a pocket medic. That's all I really say. Like if you don't really plan on fighting too much and you plan on just helping your team, like in clan wars and stuff like that, 60 medic. Don't do King of the World. That's the death of you right then and there. You know, you're gonna be spamming every other game mode you possibly can. Selfless Heart is kind of trash now after the nerfs. So I guess have them run to you and heal them. And, you know, just try to run around and not be seen too much. So pretty much you're gonna be running 5v6 clan wars because you don't count as a person no more. And I mean, no, that's kind of yeah, that's kind of my fault. I don't mean to say it like that, but yeah, that's really what it is. Like as a medic, you just like, you're mostly M1s. Like you're either M1s or you're spamming your res. Like if you don't have partial, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't even recommend being a medic if you haven't gone for partial SS yet. But that's just the wrong card side. And now when we get to talk about Quincy's, for Quincy's, oh my god, as a Quincy, you have the most free reign. You have the most free reign as medic. You could run the most dumb skill trees, the most dumb stuff, bro. Balance, miracle, death dealing, wind, what else? Thunderbolt. You have a lot you can use, and you can use pretty much any weapon. I'm not gonna lie. There's no Quincy weapon you can't use as a medic. That's just what it is. There's no Quincy weapon you can't use. For the build I ran on my Quincy is 35 medic, 20 keto, and 7 speed. No, 23 keto, 7 speed. You don't have to run that. You can run whatever you want. Honestly, as a Quincy, I say 45 45 medic, 20 keto, any bro. I can't stress this enough. Medic Quincy is amazing. The attachment variety you have with the Volt standing variety you have and the weapon variety you have, Quincy Keto has the most freedom ever in the game. Like to ever touch the game, Quincy Keto has the most freedom. Like that's just like the realest statement. Like I mean, I couldn't even tell you like anything like you doing wrong. You could do whatever you want as a Quincy Keto. So I mean, I guess we move on to Soul Reaper. I really don't have too much experience on Soul Reaper Medic actually. But when I was running Blood Medic, honestly, all I could really say is, yeah, 45-20. Like 45-20 is gonna be like the meta medic build for any race. Like no matter what, I'm always gonna recommend 45-20. You're not gonna hear nothing else from me, honestly, unless you're a Quincy. Then mix it up however you want. Uh, and then what else can I really say for Soul Reapers? Oh yeah, Duality. Haven't seen Kyokus, I don't know. Yeah, Duality definitely. What else? Maybe Wind. Actually, maybe Wind because you could set up your moves really easily with Wind. Blood for sure. And what's another one? I think there was another one. Water. Yeah, those ones are really good. Weapons, you know, either Odachi, Longsword. Honestly, I don't know about Dagger. I definitely just ran Longsword just because like it's just free mix up. That's the best way to say it. It's like just a free mix up. Honestly, I might make videos of like me breaking down like boss raids and ranked 1v1s. If y'all want to see that, let me know. I'll actually probably put up a poll for that too, just in case people don't make it this far in the video. You know how it is. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see y'all in the next one. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. And yeah, this is pretty much something calm, real quick, little meta guide, just the updated meta guide, just for those that seen the last one, but the game has obviously changed since then, and it's a lot differently. So I had to clutch up for y'all real quick. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next video. Probably another volcanic video. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna be rolling off of this. But my Quincy balance will actually be getting in that video because I really do enjoy that build a lot. So I'll see y'all in that, and hope y'all have a good day, night. You know what it is, and peace out.